In this video, I want to give you guys a tip on doing dumbbell lateral raises to place more emphasis on the middle deltoid head. That's the head that really gives most of the width and roundness to the deltoids when you view them from the front. Now, typically we do a lateral raise. You're going to hold the dumbbell in one hand. I'm just doing the one-arm version here. You're going to hold it in your hands, and then you're going to keep a slight bend in the elbow, bring it up to just about shoulder height, a little over, and back down. Very simple. However, because the lever arm here, and I'm getting into a little bit of physics here, because the lever arm here is so long, when you do this, it's a single joint exercise. All the movement is coming at the shoulder joint, but the weight is all the way here at the end of that lever arm. It limits how much weight you can use on this exercise. So one way to allow you to be able to use more weight and better emphasize that middle deltoid is to do this version where it's basically a bent arm dumbbell lateral raise. You're going to basically bend your arm about 90 degrees, place a dumbbell on top of your arm, hold one end with the opposite arm, the non-working arm, and you're simply going to do your lateral raises in this method. Now, because I've shortened the lever arm, I could go heavier on this exercise, which is going to allow me to place even more overload on my deltoid during this exercise, particularly the middle deltoid, which can help to increase muscle growth over the long run. You're just going to switch arms. The other thing here that's happening is that because the way I'm doing this lateral raise here, it's placing more focus on the middle deltoid, and you'll feel the difference. You really need to give this a shot to really feel the difference where it's really hitting right in that middle deltoid. But it's real simple. Like I said, you're just going to take a dumbbell, put it on just above your elbow here, as I'm showing you. Just hold one end with the opposite arm. You're going to keep your arm at your side and simply focus all of it coming from the deltoid. Now make sure that you're really focusing on contracting the deltoid in this top position. Really try to feel it. And you can. This exercise helps you really focus on the contraction of the deltoid, particularly that middle head. So hold it there for a second. Really focus on the contraction. And I guarantee you guys will feel this one better than when you're doing the standard lateral raises with dumbbells in your hand. I'm not saying to neglect doing this regular version of lateral raises. I'm saying try this version as well. Both provide distinct benefits and are going to hit the deltoids slightly different. Remember, there's hundreds of thousands of muscle fibers in every muscle, and you're not utilizing all of them on each exercise. So when you make small changes and variations to an exercise, it changes up which muscle fibers you're really targeting during that exercise. So the best way to really make sure that you're maximizing the number of muscle fibers you're hitting during your training programs is to utilize a lot of variations. And that's why I never say this is the one exercise that's best for this. I get that question all the time. Jim, can you tell me the best exercise for biceps? Like, there is no best exercise for biceps. All the exercises, that's what you really want to be doing. You want to be focusing on variety, not focusing on what's the best exercise. There really isn't the best exercise. It's about program design and using variety, like I said, for that reason. Maximizing overload, maximizing muscle fiber involvement, using variation to make sure that you're maximizing the number of muscle fibers that get used. That's really what bodybuilding and fitness is all about, at least those who are interested in maximizing their muscle growth and strength gains through weight training. That's really what it's about. It's that variety. So give this technique a shot. You'll notice, for those of you who are familiar with my Smith machine lateral raise, which sort of uses the same concept, but this one's with dumbbells. You'll notice it's a very similar feel, and it helps to really focus more on that middle deltoid and really let you overload that middle delt, which is going to help to place, like I said, more overload and more focus is going to equal better growth in the long run. Let me know how you guys like it. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram if you have any questions on it. And always make sure you're a member of my website, jimstoppani.com. And look, guys, I'm not trying to sell you on something that you don't need. Trust me, once you get in there and start using it with the app, you'll wonder how you ever trained without it. Trust me. I have so many videos and articles, all exclusive to the members of jimstoppani.com. They're making gains nonstop because there's so many programs that work with my app. So check it out, jimstoppani.com. Appreciate all the support. Hope you guys enjoy that one. Thanks, guys.